Hey everybody, I'm doing a test here of this pump. This is a Bosch pump. It's a brushless PCM pump. And right now I have it running on this test bench, more like a floor bench. But I just have this huge bucket here. It's running. And then I have a 12-volt power supply. And as you can see, it's pumping pretty good. I did a test with this bucket, and it can do 1 gallon in 20 seconds. So that's 3 gallons per minute. And this is a very restricted flow because I have this really small 90-degree bend here, and that's I think that is a half-inch bar, maybe lower. um, and then I have it just going in this really small diameter piping here, so it's under quite a lot of pressure uh, for the size of pipe because it wants to all be this big pipe here. So it's doing pretty good, I think. It has a lot of pressure, and it's cool. It's a smart pump, so when you apply power to it first, it kind of sits there and checks itself. If no pressure is found, like if there's no water in it or it's not generating any back pressure, it will turn itself off. So I just plugged it in, so it's doing its priming, and it found that it had pressure, so it kept going. But if it didn't have that much pressure on it, it was like an open system, it would just stop and turn off, and then it would keep checking every now and again. It's a pretty cool little pump, and it's very quiet. You're actually hearing. You're not even hearing the pump. You're hearing the power supply, and then there's cavitation going on in this 90-degree bend here. So that's really loud. But the pump itself is pretty much quiet. I'm really impressed. This is off a Maserati. I got everything with the bracket and everything for like $40. You can get them for cheaper if you don't get the bracket. But I needed the bracket to mount it, and yeah, it's pretty good. It does pull a lot of power, so these wires are getting kind of hot, but it's okay for just now for testing. So yeah, typically the DC pumps, the housing goes all the way out to here to make enough torque, but these little brushless motors, they make a lot of torque because they got so many magnets in them. So yeah, this is quite the competitor. I could see myself running two of these in parallel. Um, Maybe one side uh, for intake and then one side for exhaust. Um, just keep each side, you know, pushing and pumping itself. Might work out, but I would expect a lot better performance out of this if the pipes I had were correctly sized. So right now it's getting 3 gallons per minute. I bet I could get 5 gallons per minute if I was running the correct hose size, because you can really hear it struggling there. But yeah, this is just a quick review. This is the Bosch um, 0392024 12-volt PCE. And as you can see, it's got the little Maserati logo right there. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Feel fancy. But yeah, that's going in MR2. Yeah, hopefully this helps. I haven't seen a lot of videos on these brushless motors. Everyone just used brushed, and they're huge and loud and dumb too. They don't have that much. They just turn on. They don't check or do anything. So yeah. All right. Thanks for watching.